Welcome to the Bluegrass Sports Network. My name is Bo Craycraft. We're here at the Frankfort Christian Academy. It's our second trip here to the Frankfort Christian Academy, but our first trip to catch Royal basketball. We were here last week to catch a little girls basketball action, but it was actually the Franklin County Flyers versus the Frankfort High Panthers. Frankfort High's gym's being renovated, so we left it. TFCA is letting the Panthers use the gym a handful of times. So we're back tonight to get to catch the boys in purple and white as they face off against the Rebels of Casey Campbell. Directly after this boys matchup, we'll have a game that features the same two schools on the girls' side, girls varsity action. So we got about 43 seconds here on the game clock. Just want to do a real quick little recap. The Frankfort Christian Academy has already had an eventful year. They opened the season at Mercer County. That was a loss, but then they immediately went into a 2-week COVID quarantine. Just came out of that quarantine last week to face off with Danville Christian Academy. So this represents their third game of the year, whereas many teams have played 7 or 8 games. Casey County on the other side is 4-2. We're going to take a pause here for a moment of prayer. And I believe we're going to do a national anthem. So we'll take a quick break for the anthem, and we'll be back. All right, we are back. As you can see, the Casey County Rebels starting lineup is being introduced. We will try to get their numbers real quickly here and share those as we get the game started. Moving over here to TFCA. You see they're being introduced. Connor McIntosh there, number 5. So TFCA only has 8 folks on their roster, so they got a pretty thin bench. Casey County looks like they've got a pretty full complement of players, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. As is normal for the new COVID high school basketball season, no tip-off. And so, as you can see, it looks like number 21, Nate Good, is going to throw in to play it in to number 4, Blake Caudle, sorry. Just now getting a roster for these Casey County Rebels, so it's going to take me a minute to learn names. Start with a good little cut there. Number 23, Spencer Baird, took a shot, just short. Rebounded by the Royals. Souter looks to play it up. Little baseline jumper there from McIntosh, and that's good. So McIntosh gets it started for the Royals, 2 points. Corner three for the Rebels is short, rebounded by Souter. There's two Souters here. That's Micah, number 10. He plays it to his brother, number 2. Back to Micah, little baseline three, just short. Rebounded by Good. He swings it wide here to Baird. He goes baseline, but well defended by the Royals, so they'll recycle it out top. Ends up in the hands of Caudle. Swinging around the out wide here. Good drive there. Couldn't quite finish. Rebounded by Weston Jones. Souter finds, I'm not going to try to pronounce Mr. Femi's name. We'll just call him Femi. Baseline jumper there from Micah Souters, and quickly the Royals up 4-0. Jackson looking there, central. The Royals are in a 2-3 zone, sagging a little bit. Rebels trying to work it in the interior, and they pick up a, looks like they get a good shot there. That was number 11, Willoughby, Ethan Willoughby, and he will head to the line for 2 shots. Willoughby just a sophomore. Second leading scorer on the short season, averaging 22.8 points a game. He and Spencer Baird are by far the leading scorers. Baird averaging 25. He hits 1 out of 2. Little 1-2-2 press here from the Rebels. Handled pretty well by Frankfort Christian. Well, little trap there on the baseline, but Royals are going to maintain possession. Jackson, wide, Willoughby. Pump fake, shuffle the feet, gets called for a walk. So turnover and possession there, 4-1 early here. Our clock is a little bit behind. We got just under 6 minutes, but we'll get that fixed here in a moment. McIntosh looking for Femi in the middle, and he too dragged that pivot foot. So turnover for the Royals. Rebels working around the perimeter on this 2-3 zone. Good ball movement, big switch there. Corner three, just long. Rebounded by Jones. McIntosh looking for Micah Souter, and he takes it to the hoop and finishes for his 4th point of the night. Willoughby backing in, plays it, receives it back on the wing, drives baseline. He's gonna have a foul on the Royals here along the baseline, so gonna have a inbounds here on the side out. First foul there on number 13, Femi. Corner three is short, rebounded by Micah Souter, and he is fouled with a over the back on 21, Nate Good. See a good look at that 2-1-2-2 press, created a turnover. Early on, TFCA with a 6-1 lead, but still trying to figure out that 2-2-1 press. We'll see if Casey County can put a couple buckets together, if maybe they can get in that press a little bit more often. Open three on the outside here, just short again. The Rebels getting good looks, just short so far, still trying to get their feet. Noah Souter goes baseline, is going to pick up a foul. I think that was on Donovan Jackson. I believe that's his first. We're going to have a quick timeout here. So we'll take 1-2. Be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTA.
Welcome back. 4:17 left here in the first period. We're at Frankfort Christian. Deep three by McIntosh is good for his 5th point. Deep three there. Just an 8th grader. Turnover for the Rebels there, and I think that's going to be a second foul on Donovan Jackson. Got a substitution coming into the game. Number 22, Keegan Daniel. Checking out was Donovan Jackson, who just picked up that second foul. This is Souter. Good look, in and out, rebounded by Nate Good. I may be mispronouncing his name. It's Goody or Good, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing that. If someone is watching the game from Casey County and wants to correct me on the YouTube stream, I would much appreciate it. Like I said, I just got rosters literally moments before. Nice follow-up offensive rebound by Micah Souter, and he's up to 6 early points. 11-1, great start here for the home side. Continuing to sit back in that 2-3 and offer outside shots. Willoughby has had, or Baird, sorry, has had several great looks from the corner and just short on a couple. Speaking of just short, Micah Souter there just shot a free throw. Problem was he was about 2 feet from the free throw line, and so ended up being an air ball. Rebels passing around outside. There is their first three. That's Ethan Willoughby. Good look here from the left side. Nothing but net. They get in that press. The Royals work through it pretty well. Top of the key jumper, a little long, rebounded by Baird. He's got a quick outlet here. That was Nate Good. He misses the layup, but picks up a foul. I think that's going to be on Micah Souter. The Souter boys lead the TFCA Royals in scoring. Micah has averages 17.5. Noah is at 15.5. Free throws good by Nate Good. Second one is good as well. So we're at 11-6. And they're back in that press. This is Noah Souter, pull up three. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by Baird. He's got a 3-on-2, makes a good decision. Good block there by Noah, rebounded by Nate Good. Is it Good or Goody? Good. Nate Good, okay. Just got corrected by a fan behind me. The Royals got a great block there from Noah Souter, but went right into Good's hands. He made the layup, picked up the foul, and he will make the free throw. So good response here from the Rebels, cuts the lead to 11-9. We're at 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. We're at Frankfort Christian Academy. Boys varsity action here. Baseline jumper by Weston Jones is good. Anytime they make it. Another baseline three here. And another for Willoughby. That's 2 in a row there from about the same spot. Same result, didn't even touch the rim. On the other end, the Royals do a good job of handling the pressure. Weston Jones gets to the hoop, picks up a foul, so he will step to the line for 2 shots. In and out on the first. Second one is good, so he's up to 3 points. Just under a minute and a half remaining here, first period. We're at Frankfort Christian Academy. We appreciate you joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Our first trip here to Frankfort Christian. Good drive there by Souter. Couldn't finish at the rim. I believe his brother is going to be called for a over the back. He is. That's going to be his second foul, I believe, and that's something to keep an eye on. He's going to have to be careful here. As we mentioned in the pregame, TFCA does not have a ton of bench. Another good look. This time it was Cotto. In and out. Noah Souter with the pull up. Finds the bottom of the net. His first 2. The Royals back up to 4-point lead here, 16-12. Just under 40 seconds left. We'll see if the Rebels, no, they're going to look. That's a good pass from Willoughby to Keegan Daniel. Really nice pump fake. Willoughby had just hit 2 threes in a row, and defense was a little anxious to get out. Now the Royals were called for over and back. So we're going to have our first substitution for the Royals. This is Caden Crutchfield, number 12. He's a sophomore. And it looks like the Rebels will hold for the last shot on this possession, down 2. Willoughby from the corner, rebounded by Daniel. He handed it off to Baird. Got a little anxious and took an extra step, so turnover with 2 seconds left. Got a player down. You can think that's Weston Jones. I actually was speaking to a fan earlier, and I think that young man has been battling an ankle problem, so I wonder if maybe he twisted that ankle again. We'll take a quick break. Be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network. All right, we're back. Mr. Jones was able to walk off on his own effort, so hopefully that's nothing more than just a small ankle twist. I don't believe it would count, but not a bad idea there from the Royals. And we reached the end of our first period here at Frankfort Christian Academy. The Royals up 16-14. We'll take a break here on the Bluegrass Sports Network and be right back.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back here to the Bluegrass Sports Network. We're going to see if we can take a look at a couple replays real quick. We'll see if this works here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. I think the first is going to be a little baseline jumper by Weston Jones. Nice pass there from number 13, Femi. Then on the other end, good ball movement by the Rebels. Ended up Willoughby in the corner there. So 16-14 after the first period here. The Royals put the ball back in play. This is Noah Souter. And it looks like the Rebels have moved into maybe a 1-2-2 or some type of little matchup zone. Good interior pass there. That was Caden Crutchfield with a jumper. Ends up in the hands of Cottle. He's pushing. Continuing to push. Nice little left-handed floater. Rebounded by Willoughby. His putback's no good. Rebounded by Daniel. His putback is good, and he's up to 4 points. And the Rebels have come back down, I think 10 at one point. They've now tied it here early in the second. And as we've seen thus far, they got into that zone. Crutchfield with a pump fake. His shot, I believe, was blocked. Daniel with another rebound. Daniel's giving the Rebels some good minutes here off the bench. Spencer Baird drives to his left, gets to the hole and gets his first two. Has had a couple good looks from three, but decided to go on the interior there quickly. Noah Souders answers back with a three from the Royals. 19-18. Great pass there. I think that was from Willoughby. Finds Daniel. Keegan Daniel. Again, Daniel giving them good spark off the bench. A couple offensive rebounds. A couple putbacks. Willoughby looking for him again. He spits it wide. Pump fake. Really nice pass there from Cottle. And Daniel again, Keegan Daniel up to 8. I think that's 6 straight for him. McIntosh pull up just inside the 3. Long, chases his own rebound. Finds Noah Souter, out to Micah Souter. His 3 is short. Good look ahead there from Spencer Baird. He found teammate Nate Good, and Nate is up to 7 points. I know I'm misspelling his name or mispronouncing his name, and I apologize. I think we got a good look at that little exchange right before the timeout there. This was out wide, little pump fake, nice little drop down bounce pass there, and Daniel with the finish. And so the timeout here was from the Royals. Got out of the gate well, hit a couple early threes, were able to handle the press. But in truth, the Rebels were getting good looks. They just weren't going down. And now they've found a little bit of their shooting touch, and they've been able to get into this press, and that has really sped the game up for the Royals. So they come out of the timeout. This is Micah Souter, good pass to Crutchfield. His shot just a little too much on it. I think he was afraid of a block shot there, so goes out of play, and the Rebels will bring it back into play. Nate good. Back to Willoughby. He's looking for a big switch here to Baird. And he finds that touch. He's had several good looks, but that's the first one to go down for him. And real balanced scoring so far from the Rebels. Three players with at least five, 4 players with at least 5. On the other end, Micah Souter. Willoughby from the corner. Much like that's 3 out of 4 for Mr. Willoughby. Just a sophomore. He's up to 10 points. Keegan Daniel has 8. Nate Good has 7. Spencer Baird has 5. So good balanced scoring from the Rebels. Souders will step to the line for 2 shots. First one's good. He's now at 9 points. He knocks them both down, so he's to 10. Another corner 3, rebounded. I think Daniel's going to get called for over the back there. It's going to be his first foul. Royals once again struggling with that press. Turnover. So we got a substitution coming on to the floor. Trying to catch that number. I think that's number 44. Rylan Ham. The Rebels see their second player in double figures as Nate Good knocks down a 3. He's up to 10. They extend their lead to 10. Biggest lead of the game. Good drive there by the Royals. Missed. Quick outlet looking for Willoughby, and just be a little too long there. Good idea. It's a couple of times they've looked for that quick outlet pass. Good drive by Micah Souders. He's up to 12 points. Baird from the corner. Short. Rebounded by Femi. He finds McIntosh. Now to Souders. Good pressure there by Jackson. He doesn't want to pick up his second. He's got 2. He doesn't want to pick up his 3rd foul. Out to Noah Souders. His 3. He had to kind of adjust due to pressure from Jackson. Was short. On the other end, a really nice drive. Spencer Baird. He takes a bump. He's able to finish. Not sure who that foul was on, but meanwhile, we're going to have a timeout by Casey County, so we will take a timeout with them and return right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network. We are back here at Frankfort Christian Academy in the second period, 3:21 left. Casey County up 35-25. Spencer Bear is stepping to the line, looking for his 8th point. His free throw's short, but he chases down his own rebound. Fakes the three, finds Jackson, looking to do a little drop pass there. Ball bounces around, rebounded by Willoughby, and he will pick up a foul. That foul was on 13. Femi. Can't pronounce his last name, so we'll just stick with Mr. Femi. That's his 2nd foul, I believe. So he and Micah Souders both with 2. Willoughby's first is up and good, so he's up to 11 points. Young man has a really nice stroke. So the Royals looking to face this pressure again. Find Noah Souders. He was looking for Crutchfield down on the block, but kick ball. So we'll have an inbounds pass here from the baseline. Good defense there from the Rebels. Tried to shoot the gap there. Looked like he did not have possession, but the referee deemed that he did and took an extra step. So will go down as a turnover, I believe. The Royals will play it in, but this time Jackson is able to get a hand on it. He drops it off to Baird. Good extra pass there from Jackson off the steal. This is McIntosh. He finds Souder, drops it off to Femi. Really nice offense there. Ball danced around on the rim, but then rolled out. So we'll have 2 free throws. First one off the back of the rim. So he'll get one more. And almost carbon copy of the first one. Bounced high off the back of the rim. This is Willoughby from the wing. And that young man is having himself a night. Up to 15 here in the first half. I believe that is 4 3-pointers. And that also lets them get into their press. And the Royals double dribble. So another turnover. Couple substitutions here for the Rebels. I believe we're seeing Jax Price for his first action, number 32. I believe not exactly sure what we got. I think we maybe an offensive foul. I couldn't quite catch it. We don't really have a PA announcer here, so sometimes we can pick it up on the PA, but don't have that today. We have a walk on the other end, so in the end, the Rebels end up back with possession. And Nate Good will play the ball in to Cottle. Price swings out here. This is Baird driving baseline. Nice little double pump. I think he's up to 11. Trying to keep some unofficial stats here. At halftime, we will walk over and get a copy of the original official stats. That was Cottle trying to drive down the lane, but nice little back tap from one of the Royals. Great pressure here from Spencer Baird. He's got Willoughby, but he's going to take it on his own. Willoughby with an offensive rebound. Ends up with the Royals, and this is Micah Souders. He finds Femi out wide to Noah Souders. This is McIntosh. Good little pump fake and drive, but his shot just inside the paint is a little long. Willoughby fakes the pass, pulls up for the three for the first time tonight. That one didn't draw iron, but in a bad way. I don't know that he had drawn iron on any of his makes either. But that one failed, was a little short, but he gets a nice pass there from Cottle, misses the layup. And he is disappointed in himself. But I think one of the things the TFCA Coach David Crutchfield's probably going to want to talk to the boys about at halftime is they just need to slow down just a little bit. They're getting sped up by that press, and it's leading to a lot of turnovers. Baird was probably too open there, had to think about it, and then second thought he took it, was short. Shot by the Royals is off and rebounded by Good. He kind of lost his footing there for a minute, but it ended up with Cottle. This is Baird. He goes baseline, drawing some contact. Good contest by Souders, but on the second one, Spencer Baird gets the hoop and the harm. And so with 25 seconds remaining here in the first half, he will step to the line. And just like that, the Rebels are up 21. His free throw is good. I've got him up to 14 points, and so he and Willoughby with 15, Bear with 14. Another turnover by the Royals. I think they're going to look to maybe take the final shot here. This is Barrett again working that baseline. He's going to pick up a foul. I believe that's on Noah Souders. In and out. But he'll get one more. Good look at that young man. Had a really good second quarter here. He knocks it down. So he matches Willoughby with 15 points, I believe. Noah Souders got to the baseline, a little pull-up jump shot, just long, and that will take us to the break here at Frankfort Christian Academy, where the Casey County Rebels lead the TFCA Royals 48-25. We will take a break, catch a look at the official stats, and then be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks. We got about 2 minutes here remaining in halftime. Both teams are making their way back out. We're at TFCA, the Frankfort Christian Academy. First ever time here to catch some Royals basketball on the Bluegrass Sports Network. 48-25 at the break. Let's try and see if we can take a look at some replays here from the first half. Start with a good baseline drive there from Micah Souders. He is the leading scorer for the Royals with 12 points. Good pass there from Femi Obiladon. Obiladon out to Weston Jones. We just got corrected on Mr. Obiladon's last name, so I'm going to try to use it here in the second. This was Mr. Ethan Willoughby, one of 4 3-pointers. On the other end, Noah Souders with a pull-up 3. This was really nice ball movement here from the Rebels. Cottle with a little drop pass to Keegan Daniel. Daniel gave him a big spark, and then this was off a steal by Jackson. He finds Spencer Baird for the finish. And as we said, we go to the break, 48-25 with the Rebels on top. Walked over here just to get a real quick look at stats. As we mentioned in the highlights, Micah Souders is the leading scorer for the Royals. He has 12 points. He also has 3 fouls, so that's something to keep an eye on. Noah Souders, Connor McIntosh both had 5 points apiece. And Weston Jones, we didn't see much of him in the second period. He tweaked his ankle, so we'll have to see if he can make it back on the floor. On the other end, balanced scoring from the Rebels. Spencer Baird and Ethan Willoughby both with 15 points. I had Nate Good with 10, but I incorrectly gave a 3-pointer of Blake Cottle to him. So he's at 7. Keegan Daniel came off the bench with 8. And so about ready to get started here. Rebels put it in play. Quick shot there by Baird, rebounded by, I think that's Willoughby. He puts it back in the bucket. From the corner, that's Micah Souders, in and out. Really good look. This is Baird trying to run down the hit ahead. Good look there by Good. Good steal here from Spencer Baird. He's got a 3-on-1, but he's going to go alone, and he's going to finish. McIntosh gets it across the line. You can really see that Rebel defense is really starting to try to jump in those passing lanes. This is Obiladon. McIntosh's 3 is short, but he gets his own rebound. So second time, he knocks it down, his second 3 of the game. Just an 8th grader, folks. So we'll be able to watch him for the next couple of years. On the other end, Spencer Baird continues to do work, up to 19 points. Again, on the break, Baird, he's now up to 21 points. Deep 3 from Micah Souders is off the left side of the rim. This is Baird. Doesn't have much help, but doesn't need it. And he has gone on a little personal scoring spree here. I think that's 8 here early in the first 2 minutes of this half. He's really turned it on since the second quarter. He had several good looks in the first and was settling for that jump shot, but he has not settled. We see him again here, getting to the hoop, and another pull-up. Young man had 15 at the half. He's up to 25. And, folks, that took 2 minutes. If he was playing NBA Jam, he would have a little ring of fire because he is on fire. On the other end, Willoughby with the drive. Really nice finish at the rim, but I think he's going to get called for a charge. That's his second foul. Spencer Baird is up to his average at 25. Again, Rebels trying to get in those passing lanes. Good deflection, but it'll stay with the Royals. Second three for Noah Souders. One of the things about this Frankfort Christian Academy team is they are young. Nice spin move. Spencer Baird, the man of the quarter. This is Obiladon. Little pass handoff there to Noah. He's a little fadeaway, and that's 2 straight buckets for him. He's up to 10 points. On the other end, it's Baird all the time with another finish. And he has just found his groove. Good little pass there to Crutchfield, out to McIntosh. He's in the corner, in trouble, but is able to find Noah Souders. He does a pull-up, and he has connected on 3 straight buckets, up to 13 points. He and Spencer Baird are having a little bit of a competition here. Good step through, little Euro step there from Cottle. Gets his own rebound. Willoughby jumps the corner, jumps to pass there. Found Spencer Baird, but he was unable to finish. Rebounded by Nate Good, and he's up to 9. On the other end, Micah Souders with a pull-up. This is Willoughby with a rebound. He's got Jackson to his left, but he chooses just to step into a 3 that's short. It comes all the way back to him. He's able to save it. And this is Baird. He finds Willoughby, another 3 from the corner. Short again. Chased down by Baird. He gets to the lane, little step, little up and under, and he's up to 31 by my records here. McIntosh from the left wing. That young man has a nice stroke. That's his 3rd 3 of the night. He's up to double figures. So TFCA has 3 players in double figures. McIntosh, Micah, and Noah Souders. Good little spin move. Got to the lane with the left hand. Couldn't finish, but does pick up a foul. I think the foul was on Nate Good. I think that's his 2nd foul. We're opposite the scores table, so I can't always see the signal from the referees. First free throw from Micah Souders is in and out. Meanwhile, we're going to have a substitution. Keegan Daniel will check in the game. Blake Cottle will take a break. Both free throws short. As we mentioned, the Royals have a super short bench, and then Weston Jones, probably their tallest player, went down with an early little ankle injury, and I don't think the Royals have substituted since. Ethan Willoughby with a layup there. This is Noah Souders, just short. Gets his own nice little spin move, goes up, gets a little foul there from Keegan Daniel. I think that's his 4th foul. Good look there at Noah Souders. His free throw just in and out. He's just a freshman. His brother is a sophomore. We mentioned McIntosh is an 8th grader. Obiladon is just a sophomore. So these Royals are young, competing against a varsity schedule here. Baird up to 33 on another little runner there. McIntosh with a deep three. This is Jackson, comes across the timeline. Good pass there to Good. His three's off, rebounded by Daniel. Keegan Daniel, he hits double figures, so Casey County has 3 in double figures. This is Micah Souders with a drive down the lane. I think that is Daniel. I have him with 5 fouls. We'll see if that's the case. Yep. Looks like that's going to be 5 on him. Free throw is good. So Souders is up to 13, matching his younger brother. This one is just off the side of the rim, rebounded by Baird. Pulls up at the free throw line. And I sound like a broken record, but he knocks down another. Souders got to the lane, got a good shot, just short. I'd say the fatigue is starting to set in for the Royals. As we mentioned on the pregame, this is just their 3rd game of the season. They were quarantined for 2 weeks as a result of COVID exposure, and so just got back to game playing this week. So still trying to figure out their game shape. With no subs, they've had to play a ton. Really nice drive there from Souders. He hits 15 points. Drive by Jackson. Got trapped on the baseline. His pass gets intercepted. And again, Micah Souders with a drive to the lane. Just misses. Rebound by Willoughby. He's got Jackson up ahead. Ends up in a turnover, and this is Micah Souders with a layup and a finish. Deep three there from Willoughby right at the end of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take a break here after 3. Casey County Rebels lead 76-44. We'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back to the Bluegrass Sports Network. We're in quarter 4, final quarter here at Frankfort Christian Academy. The Rebels of Casey County, led by Spencer Baird with 35 points. have put on a show here. I believe Mr. Baird has taken a break, and I don't expect to see him back. He's up to 35 points. Ethan Willoughby had 19. This is Connor McIntosh with the 3 that's long. On the other end, we've had several substitutions. Jax Price was defending there. Cottle on top, playing on top of the zone with him. Looks like Bradley Miller, number 5, is checked in, as well as number 0, Luke Spangler. So a couple substitutions here. Meanwhile, Noah Souders steps to the line, knocks down his 14th point. Just short on the second. Rebounded by Obiladon. Out to McIntosh. Good look. That young man is up to 14 points. Just an 8th grader. A lot of youth here on the Royals. Not a lot of depth. So I think this experience is going to serve them well in a couple of years. Micah Souders from the corner, just short, rebounded, looking out wide here. This is Cottle. And he makes the layup and gets fouled from behind by Obiladon. So he will step to the line. He knocks it down. So he's up to 6 points. 31-point lead here. We're not far from a running clock. Kentucky high school basketball, 35-point lead. I believe you go to a running clock. Three-pointer a little long by Micah Souders. This is Cottle with the drive, high off the backboard. Blake Cottle up to 8 points. Looking to become the 4th member in double figures. He and Nate Good both at 9 points. Three-pointer off for the Royals. Rebounded by Price. Look ahead, this is Cottle. He's looking for 3 straight buckets. A little long. Rebounded by Obiladon. He releases it out to Noah Souders. He's going down the right side, tries to step through. Big block there from Luke Spangler. This is Price out wide to, I think that was Bradley Miller. This time Noah Souders will step up or pull up for a three-pointer. Misses. Good rebound by Crutchfield, and he's going to pick up a foul. We got a replay of this last block here while we got a little substitution. Actually, I missed it. We'll show it again here in a minute. Big block there. Meanwhile, corner 3, Micah Souders up to 20 points for the Royals. Want to encourage you to stick around after this game. Immediately after this game, we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly with the girls matchup, same 2 schools. Good hustle there from Micah Souders, and fellas get tangled up. Let's see if we can take a look at that replay. I want to see that block one more time. Step through, big block. That's Braxton Miller. Corner 3, wing 3 is off. So we're under 4 minutes here. This is McIntosh. His 3 short. Obiladon fighting for a rebound, but touch out of bounds, so we'll have an inbounds play for the Rebels. This is Price. He goes baseline. Good pass out to Miller. Pump fake, looks for Jackson. Price's three-pointer is short. So we'll have a substitution, number 0, Luke Spangler coming back into the game. Donovan Jackson will probably take a break for the remainder of the game. Noah Souders with the 3. Obiladon fighting for a rebound. That young man, a lot of hustle. Couldn't quite keep it in play. There he is on the other end. Getting a deflection. We have a substitution here. Caden Crutchfield will take a break. Number 30, I don't have a number 30 on my roster here. Rebounded by Micah Souders. He's fouled. I believe that was Spangler on his back, or maybe it was Braxton Miller. Okay, number 30 is Nathaniel Keffer. Sorry about that. We didn't have a number 30 on our roster, so he's in the game for the first time tonight. This is Noah Souders. Shot is short. I think the Royals' legs are probably giving out on them after a 2-week break. That was a take by Price. I can't tell if Noah or Micah Souders got a hand on it or not, but he was definitely contesting that shot. So we're down to just over a minute left here, 81-51. KC County Rebels look like they're going to move to 5-2 on the year. Good release there from Noah Souders. He's up to 16. Now he gets a steal. He's looking to finish again, and he does. Good little back-to-back there from the Royals. Turnover. This is Micah Souders getting to the lane, a little up and under, couldn't finish. Ball finds its way to number 2, Rylan Gilpin. Rylan Gilpin with the final bucket, and based on the reaction from the bench and a few men just behind me, that young man, everybody's excited. You can see them celebrating him over on the bench. So with Mr. Gilpin's final 2, we got a final score here, I believe, of 83-55. We'll take a quick break, come back. We've got a handful of highlights, so stick around here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back to the Bluegrass Sports Network. Bo Craycraft here. Just finished up game one here at Frankfort Christian Academy. The Rebels of Casey County come away with a big win, 81-55. We've got some highlights from the second half here, so let's take a quick look. Start with a really nice spin move from Spencer Baird. That young man had a huge third quarter. Scored 20 points in the third quarter. Here he is again with a little floater in the lane. Ended up with 35 for the game. On this end, this is Noah Souders finding his brother Micah. Nice drive and finish with the left hand. Souders again, this time with the right hand, taking a little contact and finishing. This was 8th grader Connor McIntosh with a deep three. Young man hit 4 threes tonight, had 14 points. And then this was a big block here from Brad Spangler. Can't remember his first name there. But Casey County comes away with the 81-55 win. Just a couple final stats here. Spencer Baird led the boys in black with 35 points, 20 in the third quarter. Insane night for him. Ethan Willoughby, 19 points, just under his average of 22. Keegan Daniel had 10. Blake Caudell had 9. And then they were rounded out with scoring Nate Good with 9. And then Ryland Gilpin got the final 2 buckets. On the other side, you had 3 in double figures. Connor McIntosh with 14. Micah Souders with 20. And Noah Souders, his younger brother, with 18. So that will do it for us here at TFCA, the Frankfort Christian Academy. Again, stick with us. Go to our YouTube page. You can find us online at kybsn.com. You can also find us on Facebook. You can also find us on YouTube if you look up Bluegrass Sports Network. We've got a link set up for the girls' game. I think we'll get started in about 30 minutes. So go grab something to drink, come back. We'll catch a little girls' high school basketball action at Frankfort Christian Academy. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. You gonna go take some pictures? That's cool.